Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm live. Because I have not been wanting to post. Well, I've been wanting to post, but then it's like, uh-oh. Um, you know, I just don't. I get sidetracked. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But I've been really tired. I have been worked 9.92 hours yesterday, and I've been doing that since like my marathon. I feel like I've been working overtime because today is the last fiscal whatever day of the year for work, so we had to close everything out. So we have been in Kansas since Sunday, Kansas, and it is not fun because we have been having like 30-mile-per-hour winds. 30-mile-per-hour winds in Kansas is not fun. I'm doing a live, baby, okay? In case you come in here. So yes, we're headed to Missouri. Okay, let's go back. Bum, 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 bum. Rewind, because it's been a minute. So I did my 2 marathons, and it was fun. Sufferfest on the second one. Yeah, and so now I'm on like am I already on week 4? Jesus. It's like week 4, I guess, of training for Missouri. Missouri is December 29th, and it will be my marathon state number 4. So I'm excited. I was looking forward to being in Missouri. So, let's see. We left Friday morning. Am I saying this right? We left Friday morning, and we drove to the other side of Colorado, and then we stayed the night. Well, Saturday, we got up and we're finishing the drive. We were going to get into Missouri like a couple hours outside of St. Louis, where we're trying to go. And so Saturday we're driving. Well, the truck started acting up, and like a reduced power thing came on, so we're having truck trouble. Well, we took it to a Love's mechanic shop, and they were able to look at it, and hold on. They were able to look at it and say, hey, I shared it to my Facebook in case anybody wants to listen, because I haven't even told my dad and everybody like that. I'm like, I've been needing to. It's just, I've been so tired. Like last night, I got off work at 9 o'clock at night, our time, because now we're an hour ahead of Colorado time. So I got off at 11 o'clock at night, but I did take like over 2 hour lunch break to go run, which there's a Planet Fitness nearby. Thank you. And so I made it over there to go run. I get sidetracked. Hold on. So Saturday, we're driving, and the truck started messing up. So we take it to the Love shop, and they run it, and they're like, you need to get it to a shop. Like, I would suggest you not pull your big ass home around and get it to a shop. So we stayed the night, like, in a campground that was actually just connected to the another truck stop. They had a campground. I say campground. It's like a parking lot, and it had RV full hookups. So we stayed there Saturday, and Sunday we drove, I think it was like 20 minutes, 25 minutes to a little bit better of a campground. So we're not in a truck stop, because basically all the 18-wheelers were lining up outside, the fence. It was fenced in, but the truck drivers and stuff were starting to, line up. Sadie hates big trucks, so it was just not good. So we found a place, like I said, like 20 miles down the road. Took us like 25 minutes, and so that way we could stay for a week while we found somewhere to put the truck. Well, where do I want to start? Okay, so we're moving Sunday, and we forgot our hoses. I took the hoses out of the back of the truck because I wanted to watch the fifth wheel hitch latch, and it was the tote Here's the hitch. The tote was sitting right here, and so it probably could have just slid right on. But for me, visually, I wanted it to move. So I set the tote that had our poop hoses in it next to the ground. Well, I looked and was like, okay, he put it back in there. Well, he didn't. So we're 30 minutes down the road, 25 minutes, I don't know. Okay, it was like 25 minutes. So 20, 30 minutes down the road, 20 miles down the road. And we're setting up, and he's like, well, we forgot our hoses. We forgot the tote. Go back and get it. So I go back to look for the poop hoses, and I made a video. I'm like, oh, I have to drive back and go get them. Well, I get there, and they're not there. So who wants my poop hoses? I don't know. So I went inside the store, because it's like a 24/7 truck stop thing, right? And so I go in the store. Well, they don't have anybody working the grounds, so they don't know where the hoses are. So we lost our poop hoses. So our truck breaks down, and then I forgot our poop hoses. But thankfully, we had enough hose to hook up the front bathroom or whatever, so we just can't use the back, which I haven't washed clothes or anything anyway since we've been here. So the first day, like Monday, it was like 28 mile per hour winds, and then we're in a camper, so it's not like feeling the safest, I guess you could say. But thankfully, whenever it auto leveled pretty low, so it's not like it could have been. But like, I've been in some Colorado wind, and it's like crazy, Well, I've never been to Kansas, and 28, 30 mile per hour wind. It's insane. And it's not like Colorado, you get like all seasons in one day. So it could be storming 30, 20, mile per hour winds, but only for a couple of hours. This was all freaking day. And then Tuesday, it was bad too. Well, yesterday it rained plus the wind, and I'm like ready to get out of here. I was getting nauseous just like sitting in the camper alone. Horrible. So okay, so we made it through the hose. We lost money on our hoses, obviously, but we were able to connect the front, so I don't have to like fill the tank and then go empty it. Like, we were able to flush it if we need to. But I was not able to get the truck in to get looked at until tomorrow. So I'm gonna bring it today to the shop, and thankfully everything's like close by, so I'll be able to just run or ride my bike back from the the shop. And I have this fancy diagnostic report from Lowe's, and thankfully I was misreading it because it has status active and then some inactive, but I don't know, it gave a bunch of stuff, and I would think I was looking at everything that was even inactive, and I don't know, hopefully it's not as bad, but so today I'm going to take the truck and go put it in the shop or whatever. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get worked on. I really don't care how long it takes. I just don't want it to cost an arm and a leg. So we're gonna have the camper pulled Saturday. So I already called a place for $1,500. So this trip's costing us a lot. It's our third trip, and it's our longest pull. And so we did Friday, a couple of hours, and we did Saturday for a couple of hours whenever it started messing up. And so yeah, it's our longest pull. The truck messed up. We knew it was just like kind of a matter. I mean, we knew it was going to happen, so that wasn't, I wasn't that worried about that. I mean, yes, I am worried. Yeah, duh. But it's like, I know it'll be okay. We'll figure it out. Like, when we started RV lifing, like, we knew what was going to happen. And, like, the other day, I seen, because we're on a bunch of Facebook groups, the other day somebody had just pulled their fifth wheel for, like, the first time, and the ice box came out of the wall and hit against the okay, I don't know if it disconnected or what. So somebody's pulling their fifth wheel for the first time. The ice box come out of the wall, fell against their cabinet and shattered it. And it was new and it was tied down and everything. Well, I don't know if the camper was new, but it was their first time to pull it. So you've got to expect shit to happen. You know, I mean, I see stuff flipped over all the time, just hit. It's crazy. And I mean, this is our home, so if we lose it, then, you know, that's a lot. So for the truck breaking down, okay, that's not that big of a deal. We're visiting Kansas. Yes, I wish the wind wasn't as bad. Today's a very nice day, though, thankfully. So when I take the truck to go drop it off, um, I'll probably run back. See, we've been cramped in this camper, and I'm like, thankfully, thankfully we did, uh, um, okay, I'm reading, sorry. Oh God, I forgot. So the truck breaking down, okay, yeah, it wasn't, you know, it could have been worse. My thing, I had to miss my 16-mile run, okay? I know where my priorities are at. And the truck breaking down, you know, we could deal with that. But missing my long run, no, I don't know. I don't know. So, someone's hauling it Saturday for us for $1,500. That's kind of ridiculous. But it is over 300 miles, and we've already paid, so we've lost some money on this. We paid for a week. This week was supposed to be in Missouri, and a little bit further away from the KOA that we're staying at until the first of the year. We paid for 2 months over there, or the first month, whatever. And so this week we basically had to pay for two places. We had to pay for this place, and then we had to pay for the place where we were planning on staying. And a lot of places don't like to give refunds, which is crazy. So, good morning. I shared my live on my Facebook because we are in Kansas because the truck broke down, and my stepmom messaged me this morning for my daughter's birthday, and I'm like, I haven't even told my family that we're in Kansas, and so I wanted to you know, share. And so we're having the camper pulled to Missouri Saturday, and we're putting the truck in the shop today. So we will see. My husband is in Missouri and working or whatever. He had to go back to work this week. So he's going to come tomorrow. We're about 6 hours away from, like 5.5, 6 hours away from where our goal is supposed to be in Missouri. And then, yeah, so he's going to have to drive almost 6 hours tomorrow to get here after work. And then Saturday, when they pull the camper, we're going to go to Missouri, and then we'll be in Missouri. And then we'll just have to see what's going on with the truck to see how long it's going to take for them to fix it. And then we'll have to drive back 5.5 hours to come get it, but to come get the truck. So it's not, I mean, it's not that bad. It could have been worse. Yes, we spent some money, you know, like I said, on the campgrounds. And then one night I had booked a night at a campground. Well, we didn't make it that far because the truck messed up. So it was 2 campgrounds we spent money on, that, you know, I wish we wouldn't have had to, but we did. But as long as the truck doesn't cost an arm and a leg, like I said, it'll be alright. I keep saying, I'm glad that we were getting it pulled, because it would have just been more money, you know, him having to get a hotel over there to work, and then us pay more weekly for an RV spot. So I'm ready to be in Missouri. For sure. For sure. Might have to come visit Kansas again whenever when the weather's not as bad. Because 30 mile per hour winds, I get you, girl. I'm thankful for the Planet Fitness that's less than 2 miles down the road, so I could get some running in. And yeah, so we're in Kansas. We're okay. The truck, you know, is running, but not the greatest. So we're going to have it looked at and get our camper pulled to Missouri on Saturday. So, so I've been wanting to like get on live. Like that's why I wanted 50 subscribers. So thanks if you subscribed, so I could get on here and talk. But it's like I've just been so busy at work. Like today's the last day of the year for their pay stuff. So um, I feel a little bit more relaxed. So there's that. So I wanted to say, hey guys, we're in Kansas. We're stuck in Kansas. We're gonna go try to find the Wizard of Oz museum. No. So yeah, there's that. I'm definitely loving the lower elevation though. I feel like I'm definitely running faster. And yeah, so Saturday, hopefully everything goes well, because the other day somebody posted that they had just bought a fifth wheel, and they didn't even have a vehicle to pull it like we didn't whenever we first bought ours, so we paid someone to haul it to our first campground. They were hauling their brand new fifth wheel. Someone was hauling it for them, and it got on its side somehow and totaled the camper. It could happen whenever you're driving it. It can happen when someone else is driving it. I mean, it's just, I was scared for them driving it in the wind. So I asked them, because it's been 30-mile-per-hour wind all week. I asked them, depending on weather, like, do y'all pull it or what? But he said that, he said it's good to go. So we'll see. I'm not in a hurry for them to get it over there. My main thing is to just get the truck in the shop and have them get it over there, to Missouri when they can. So that's what's going on, guys. I'm loving the full-time RV life, even though, we didn't make it to our destination in one haul. It was like a 15-hour drive from where we were in Colorado to where we were in or where we're going in Missouri, and we're 5.5 hours out, so we made it 10 hours. And truck troubles. So we only have 2 more days in Kansas. So tomorrow we'll try to go check some stuff out. There's a river walking path I've been wanting to go to, but it's like I've been working 10-hour days. 9.92, 9.93 hour days, okay? I haven't quite hit that 10. Last week I hit the 10. But yeah, just extremely long days. So it's dark, whenever I could go, and I hadn't been wanting to go check out a new area in the dark for the first time. But maybe tomorrow we'll go check out like the river trail and stuff like that in Kansas. And we get to add another state, It's like now we're going to have Colorado, New Mexico, Kansas, and then hopefully eventually Saturday, Missouri. So that's what's going on in our RV life. Yeah. So I don't know. I just want to come on because I've been saying I'm gonna come on and say it, and then I've been wanting to tell people what's going on, because it is, it's an experience, pulling your camper and your truck breaks down. But like I said, it could have been worse, and I had this weird feeling. I had the weirdest feeling, and my husband was flying in from Missouri to Colorado to pull the camper, okay? Because I haven't loaded everything up by myself. Plus, he's got like a 2,000-pound motorcycle. I'm just kidding. It's not 2,000 pounds. But I ain't getting it up the ramp, So, I get sidetracked. Okay. So, yeah, he flew in from Missouri to get the camper over there, right? And the plane ticket wasn't that much. It's better than him driving 14 hours over here and then back. So I rented a car because we were all going to ride together. Well, I have 4 animals, okay? And them animals get crazy. And so when I'm dealing with the 4 animals and my husband and my child, it's a lot. And especially him pulling the camper, it's a lot. So I ain't trying to have the animals misbehaving and then him getting, flustered or whatever while he's pulling our home. And I'm like, at first I wasn't going to do it. And I'm like, I was like, he's like, oh, I think it's per mileage. That's going to be a lot. Well, thankfully it was per day. So we were able to just rent it unlimited mileage. And I'm glad we did, because that's how he got back home. That's how he got back to Missouri to go work. He took the rental car and then left me the truck. And the truck, it's gotten us to Walmart and stuff like that. It's not, I'm trying not to drive it, but I'm like, I just had this weird feeling like we need another vehicle. And I was one that I didn't want the second vehicle at all. I'm like, we are all going to pile in the truck and we're all going to ride because I see people do that. But their lives are a little bit different, I guess you could say, because they have more flexibility with working. Like my job is remote, but I still need to have like a setup, you know. But wherever the camper is, I could work. If I have to put it in a hotel, I can work. But like he has to drive back and forth to a job, you know. So I'm like, I don't know. I was like, let's just have another vehicle. You know, the animals will be in one, and it's fine. So Saturday now, whenever we have to go to Missouri, we're gonna have all the animals, my child, my husband, all in the Jeep. So it's gonna be interesting. But at least we're not pulling the camper. I already think he's not excited about being in the vehicle with all the animals. He's done the dogs, but like this is the first time we've taken all 4 animals. You want to get in our live video?
No.
There's one person watching. So, I forgot what I was saying again.
Car.
Yeah, the Jeep. Well, yeah. I'm glad we did the rental because if not, then Sunday we would have been trying to find him a rental car to drive back, you know, to Missouri. So, I mean, it does kind of suck though that you know the truck broke down. Maybe if we wouldn't have got a rental, it would have made it. I don't know. So I will update when we are finally in Missouri. Missouri. We're going towards over by St. Louis. So I'm excited. I already found a run group over there on Facebook, and they've been posting some runs. So hopefully I'll find some good places to run since I had to miss my long run on Sunday because our truck broke down Saturday. I mean, I've just been tired. I guess all the long hours of working and that, so I didn't do it. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Full-time RV life is amazing. It's all on how you look at it. It's just a truck. We'll get it fixed. Maybe now I'll start putting more money in the savings in case something like this happens again. You know? So, bye! Today is my daughter's birthday on Halloween. She's 11 years old. Say happy birthday! Peace out. We love it. I don't know how to stop it. Let's see. Uh-oh. Let's see. Are you sure you want to stop?